Hello viewers. So I hope you are watching my videos on research, on career, and you're finding it little bit interesting. For research, I will say that you must be finding it now a little bit easier to understand research, because as I committed in the beginning that this journey of research will give you a lot of understanding about the research, and it will help you to learn research in much easier way in comparison to the other books, and where we find it little bit difficult and little bit technical, you can say technical terms are there. So I tried in my videos to make it little bit clear with the examples, a little bit easy with all the terms and terminologies, and to give you an ease to learn research and to develop your interest in research. So with this regard, this video specifically is for those who are maybe on the verge of facing their RDCs or facing their DRCs, facing their DC, because yes, at different institutions we have different names for the presentations, research presentations. Also, it is for those who are going for some project presentations, because whenever we write a research proposal, whenever we write some content, it is very important to present it, and rather it is mandatory to present that proposal before the panel. That is another stage of your research work. Sometimes we find it very while writing we are pretty confident, much confident, but when it comes to presentations, believe me, it gives it raises our goosebumps, and we think like how to go for it, what to do with that, what will be the questions they can ask for, and how I should start my presentation, how I can make it more interesting. So this small video will help you to give you the clarity about the presentation, an effective presentation of your research proposal or of your RDC or of your DC, whatever you call it. So we will start with these 3 C's, and the first C is the content. Yes, the most important part. While writing, we have a lot of content to present, and while presenting we have very small time to give. Usually the presentation times goes with 10 to 15 minutes, and always the committee or the panel member asks us to wrap up our presentations in 10 to 15 minutes slot. When we are presenting the document, it may have pages of maybe 40, 50, likewise that, depending on the structure or the mandate given to us by the respective authorities. But when we present it, it's hardly, I think, 10 to 15 minutes time is being given to us. So the content part is very important. You have to understand, or you have to be very cautious while representing your content. You have to cut down the important points, and you have to start with the most interesting point related to your research, so as to catch or grab the attention of your listener that time. And that initial 30 seconds or 40 seconds, we always say, grabbing the attention of the listener. So when you represent your content, the most interesting fact and figure related to your content should be presented firstly, so as to grab the attention of the viewer and the listener, and then you start it eventually, and just take all the bullet points. Don't make your presentation slides too lengthy. Make it just a pointer, or maybe give some infographics to grab the attention, and it will help you to explain. So when you are presenting this, please pinpoint the things, take that content which you want to present before the committee, and at length you can say that for details you may refer my document, and with that parallelly always prepare a script on your that content, that what will be displayed and what you will speak. Believe me, that will help you to give your presentation effectively. The other most important C is the confidence. Why I am saying confidence? Obviously, when you are presenting, you are confident, but sometimes we lose our confidence. We get into a room and we have a feel that now I won't be able to present. This is the observations I am having so far when I am having in this teaching fraternity. So please don't lose your confidence that time. Remember, this is your research work, and as I always say, project proposal or research work, nothing is wrong, nothing is right. The only thing which they see is the relevance. The only thing the committee observe is how much it is interesting, or how much it is having a relevance to the society, what it is going to give back to the society, and what is the quality of your research work. So they may have some observations on it. So please be confident about your content, because it is your content. If you get shaky, or if you get you can say confused, or if you get fumble with your things, then it reflects that you are not confident about your own research work. So that confidence part you have to build up. How it will come? It will come with a regular practice. Do the mock exercise at home. Please prepare your presentation well in advance and talk to your experts and guides. Do the practice, give the mock testing. It will help you to raise your confidence level. And always put a timer over here, because sometimes we stretch one thing and we lose the another important thing. So always we have to be very time conscious, and for that, yes, the rigorous practice is the only answer to gain the confidence. And the last important C is the communication. Now why I have taken this C over here? Because sometimes we are not comfortable with one language. Maybe we are sometimes comfortable with Hindi language, but it is supposed to have a presentation in English. And sometimes we are, you can say, we are comfortable with English language, but maybe the time demands or the panel demands that you have to present in Hindi. I'm talking here about the two main languages, because we usually have Hindi as our core language, national language, and this English we actually talking about the universal level. So please be confident and please be communicate your things in the language you are comfortable with the due permission of the panel, if at all you are not comfortable with English. However, if you are going for the PhD presentations, or if you are writing your thesis in English, then it is most important to present your thesis in English only. So first of all, the mode of language is very important while communication. Then when you are making it effective, again you have to give the pinpoint and you have to add it with a lot of examples. Like in DRC you cannot add the examples, but you have to cover all those points which you can explain on the board. Do not cover those points which you cannot explain, and then you can get a question mark on your presentation. So with these three C's, that is contained, I explained, confidence I explained, and communication I explained. Remember these three C's, you are going to give your presentation effectively. The panel will be definitely get impressed by you, and you will get a chance to do your research effectively. However, in between, if you get any kind of problems, always remember one thing, that this is the research you are going to do, so it may have some chance to improve. So never lose your heart, never lose your hope. Try it out once again with all these three C's and make your presentation effective. Thank you.